Dear learners, today we are going to talk about figures of speech. Figures of speech, they are very important, especially when it comes to literature, such as poetry, prose, plays. Figures of speech are various in number, and their usage enhances and enriches the language. So there are a variety of figures of speech, out of which we are going to talk today about simile and metaphor. Now, why I have chosen these two? Because there is a confusion, and about simile and metaphor, they are often confused with each other. Now, simile and metaphor both are used for comparison. One is explicit or direct comparison, while other is implicit or indirect comparison. Giving examples to students, like for example we say Akram is a lion, and second, Akram is as brave as a lion. So most of the time when you ask students that which one is a direct comparison and which one is indirect, so students get confused and they say that Akram is a lion is a direct comparison, and this one, Akram is as brave as a lion, is indirect. They go to the directness of this, that Akram is considered as a lion. Now, this is example of metaphor, and this is example of simile. Now, on the basis of this comparison, students, they mostly say that metaphor is direct comparison and simile is indirect comparison. And this is where the confusion lies. So that is what I said, that they get confused. So they mostly say that metaphor is direct comparison and simile is indirect comparison. And this is where the confusion lies. So that is what I said, that they get confused. So because of the directness and indirectness of comparison. Now, on illustration we come to know that why we call simile as direct comparison and metaphor as indirect. It is the other way around. From the understanding of the student is that when it comes to metaphor, for example, when we say Akram is a lion, we are not clear that which quality of lion is being determined, okay, or which quality is being compared with Akram. So lion, because it has got many qualities, like it is an animal, it is ferocious, it is strong, it is brave. So there are so many qualities, out of which we are not sure, we are not certain which quality is being compared to Akram. On the other hand, here the thing is very clear. That is why it is explicit. Explicit means which is very direct, which is very clear. Akram is as brave as a lion. As brave as a lion. Now here we know that the bravery of lion is compared with Akram, and that is the quality which is being taken together. Now on the basis of this we say that this one which is in direct comparison is simile, and indirect comparison is a metaphor. Now, and the other thing which is also a signpost, which also makes it very clear. So there is use of word as or like. In similes, word as or like is used for comparison. Okay. Now, when it comes to famous examples from literature, there are so many good examples. Like we have Shakespeare's very famous line, "All the world's a stage." A stage. This is a beautiful example of a metaphor. All the world's a stage, men and women merely players. So this is an example of metaphor. And when it comes to simile, we have a very good example from Chaucer's. When he compares the freshness of a character, he says that he was as fresh as the month of May. Month of May. So comparison between two things which have something. Rather more so important is that don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon.